everyone, today I'll be reviewing Netflix original show Lupin, just dropped yesterday, starring Omar Sy. And this movie is, like, originally it was made in French, but it is dubbed in English, and dubbing is quite good. And this is the 5-episode show, and I was quite surprised how good this show was. Honestly, I was really surprised when I started watching this show. I didn't expect this show to be so high energetic and very stylish, still very entertaining, and still is very heartwarming story. It has some of it. I really enjoy this show so much. So episode 1, I thought it's absolutely amazing. It's so intense, and how it ended, I was like, ha. Episode 2, it goes to, when episode ended, I was really edge of my seat, and I was thinking, is it what's gonna happen in episode 2? Because of the way it ends, you're wondering to yourself, because you have seen the heist in the episode 1, so what will happen in episode 2? So in episode 2, you get 3 timeline story. One is present, one is in the past, when Asen was small with his dad, what happened to his dad, and which is, I really like that story so much, especially the his dad and his storyline, what happened to his dad. It's so heartbreaking, honestly. I was totally hooked for that storyline, because that is the center story for this show. It's absolutely amazingly done. I enjoyed it so much, although it's really a stereotypical story, but still it's so good. As the immigrant person come to here to work, and he get sentenced to jail for crime he didn't commit. Come on, how can you not feel that story? He's an innocent person. Of course, I liked his storyline, but I also liked the present. In the past, it shows you how he's planning the heist, and then there's another story going on. His son and his ex girlfriend, and there is that storyline is also interesting, because there is also complication. You find out more about it later on the season. So episode 2 is also so good. I really liked it. Episode 3 is also good. Episode 4 is good, but however episode 5, when you go to episode 5, this shows dramatically slow down, and I was like, what is happening? So I didn't know we are getting part 2. So I originally thought it was a limited series, so I thought that the episode 5 is where the story will wrap up. We will find out what happened to his dad. So no, so in episode 5, actually, you find more about his kid's mom and his ex-girlfriend, the storyline going on. Overall, this Asen character backstory, present story, or a back and forth story, I will say, it's very interesting. He's very interesting character, and how he get his inspiration for the book he got from his dad is the Lupin book. I understand the show is based on a book. So how he gets all the inspiration from this book, it was also interesting. And overall, this show, I feel it's really well done. This is the show creator, he knows how to keep your attention throughout the show. I never lost my interest for once in this show. So interesting. All the side characters are also very interesting. Also, there is of course the other side story. I forgot the main guy who is the bad guy for this show. His story is also very you get it, what he's doing. I guess we will know more about him in part 2, I'm guessing, because often I feel his motivation, probably the show creator didn't want to disclose it, because they want to make it probably Sabrina, maybe they want to make 4-part or something. So often I felt I'm not getting the story from that bad guy side. Probably because of that, because they're planning to make more episode out of it, which I don't mind, because this character Lupin, he's very interesting. Especially his tragic past is also very interesting, that you want to know more about him. And of course, one time of his life, he went to jail. That scene was so after this show, I really enjoyed, honestly. But often I feel all the things happen in here, it's very easy. It seems so easy, he's just doing things so easily, getting things done so easily. Often I feel it's too easy. Like there's no obstacle. You know what I mean? Like he just goes to a lady and he just steals all his jewelry like so quick. Then he's like he goes to jail basically, and he change place with that person. And even that person says to him, like, you think all of our like people will just buy it, like we are cousin, and you think they will do it, and they just do it because the shift changes and those things. I must say this show has an excellent diversity cast throughout. Like it's very balanced, and location it took place in French. Looking back and seeing all the location took place, it's really very beautiful. And I know I have said in my other reviews, I always praise about location. It's so pretty, honestly. This show also looked really nice, especially the cast. I was looking at them. They are from there. They're all French actor. Even Omar Sy, who I never seen him before, but I thought he really. Like I was looking at his profile. He's a comedian and like an actor. So he done comedy before. So I see why he was able to bring, like casting him was so good because he was able to bring this charming personality to this show. But often this show required him to show emotion because of like his dad's backstory, and also his son's story isn't tragic or anything, but like but his the way he acts around his ex-girlfriend, which we find out in episode 5, how she's not happy with him because of the things he does, like he's like doing this whole his life, you know, he's tricking people. One time actually she said like she went to therapist and they said like, what is he does? He said basically what he does is she tells them like, you wouldn't trust your wallet with him. And I was like, so true. So he's not thief or anything, but it's definitely very like his character is not a bad guy. The tragic past he has, he's just like so smooth and so he has to learn all this trick from his life experience. I guess we go back forth to back and forth to learn more about him, like how he learned all this thing, or how he learned all this trick. Mostly I understand he learned it from the book, I suppose. But I hope we get to know more about his dad, like how, like I hope he get justice, you know what I mean? Like in part 2, I think we will be getting it soon. So overall I thought it was very entertaining watch. I really enjoyed it so much, and I must say I was really shocked how good it was. So if you are planning to check this out, check it out. It's really good. You're not gonna regret checking this out. And let me know in the comment if you already have seen it. And that was my thought on this show. If you enjoyed my review, don't forget to subscribe and please take care.